What's up, Gorilla Nation, and welcome back to another Division 2 video. If you happen to be new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, then be sure to ground and pound that like and subscribe button and reach up there, trigger the bell, and turn on post notifications so that way you never miss a live stream or a video that is uploaded. Well, it is Friday and it is time for a vendor reset, and this will be the final vendor reset before Title Update 6. So let's see what they have. First, in the base of operations, the front vendor, we have a 511 backpack, 4.5% crit chance, 13 of 581 armor, hard hitting. China Light Industries mask with 12% damage to elites and 97-67 health on kill. And then, of course, two mortar purples, DNH, 12% skill haste, 4% crit chance, and then a 6716 with stable and bread basket. All right, let's check the blueprint vendor. Nope. So on to the clan vendor, and then we'll start hitting up the dark zones. So this will be the level 30 clan vendor, since I do not do the clan hopping. First, we have an Overlord Armaments knee pads, 2% total armor, Then we have some Heliguard gloves with 1085 armor regen, 118 skill power, and self-adjusting. A Suck Me Off mask with 2% crit hit chance, 36-48 health on kill, and 14% damage to elites. And then we have a Badger Tough backpack with 5.5% health, 5% crit hit damage, 14,457 health, and then a 4.5% crit chance. Next, we have some Araldi Holdings gloves with a 5.5% crit hit chance and kneecapped. Then we have an Alp Summit Backpack. It has 608 skill power, 1.5% weapon damage, tech support, hardened, and of course it has a utility and an offensive mod slot. Then we have a DNH holster with 13% crit hit chance, and then 25-58 health on kill. M249B that has fast hands, accurate, and greased. A purple PP19, and this one is not that great because it's purple. Then we have a Spaz 12 shotgun with eyeless, distance, and then Zen. My go-to back from Division 1, it is a 500. It is the custom M44, and it has perpetuation, Allegro, and greased. Now, I myself do not have a good custom M44, and since this one already has Allegro, then I just have to swap out the first talent, so I'm probably going to pick this up. Then we have a 452 Vector, and then it has Killer, Rate of Fire, and then Rooted. Alright, let's start with the DZ East, then West and South, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, we arrived at DZ East. Let's check out this vendor, and then we'll be moving on to West. But this one currently has a 511 with 4% headshot damage, 5% crit hit chance, 610 skill power with hardened, and of course it has 2 offensive mod slots. Then we have a purple RNK backpack, 9% crit hit chance, 9% skill haste, destructive, some Araldi Holdings gloves, purples, 7% pistol damage. Then we have a Paratrooper Svd, only a 451 gear score, close and personal, jazz hands, and everlasting. Alright, on to DZ West. Alright, we've arrived at DZ West. Let's check the vendor out. Alright, we have a Murakami Industries knee pads with 6% total armor, hard hitting, and a defensive mod slot. A DNH holster with 517 skill power and 5107 health. Wyvenware holster that has 31% skill haste and 5844 health. And then now, finally, here at DZ West, we have a military M9 with strained, stable, and wascally. And no, it is not the rabbit, but as always, it is the holster talent of the pistol. Alright, on to DZ South. Alright, we're here at DZ South. It has an Alps Summit chest piece with 8% weapon damage, 11% crit hit damage, self-adjusting, and then of course an offensive, a utility, and a defensive mod slot. So it's got the rainbow in the mod slot category, and then we have a purple China Light Industries knee pads with 205 skill power, and then of course a Surge. Then we have a M1928 with optimized, and then cannon. Now let's go to the settlement, and that will conclude this week vendor reset. Alright, we've reached here at the theater, and this vendor has a Providence Defense Backpack with 5862 health, 1184 armor, 8.5% crit damage with insulated safeguard. Then we have a Murakami Industries gloves with a 973 armor regen, 209 skill power, and of course Wicked. 10% weapon damage status affected enemies, and that is actually going to increase. I believe it's going to be 20% come next week. So if you do need a pair of gloves that actually has Wicked on it, then come pick these up, and it's fairly cheap. Because it doesn't necessarily really matter what the actual attributes on them, you're just wanting the talent. And of course we have an R&K mask with 32% damage to elites, 12% skill haste and destructive, and then of course finally a purple tactical AUG or AUG with distance and reformation. Alright, on to the campus. Alright, we've reached the settlement, our last pit stop on this vendor reset. And here we have Alp Summit chest piece with 6% headshot damage, 16.5% crit hit damage, destructive, and then of course 2 defensive and a utility mod slots. Some Heliguard knee pad with 8483, armor with the talent Entrench with 2 defensive mod slots. We have a SIG 716 CQB. It is level 459 gear score, steady-handed, optimized, and rooted. Then we have some Araldi Holdings gloves with 9% LMG damage. And I know there are still a few that are new to the game, so if you are running an LMG build, then and actually need a pair like this, actually 9% is better than what you have, then come pick these knee pads up. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Appreciate all the support, and I can't not wait till Title Update 6, and of course that new DZ vendor. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys fudging later.